This is my first time in a auto hotel, a motel. How? I think it is time for an off day again. I had some really risky shoots today and I survived them. I should take it easy today. So I got up at 4 today and yesterday. Got some beautiful shots in exchange. But I feel like chilling on the beach and maybe even learning to surf today. Let's see if I get to San Salvador in time. Wow. So, on my off day today, I'm in a little surf village in El Salvador, the surf capital of El Salvador. Yesterday evening I was in San Salvador. And I was like, why should I spend the night in San Salvador before my flight tomorrow if I can get here, get up really early and squeeze that surf in. And then I got down here and it was late. All these places were closed, but still, as always, it somehow works out. And now I'm in one of the best surfing locations in the world. And yesterday evening when I arrived, the waves were a little too harsh for me. I was scared, but now in the morning, they're exactly right for a beginner like me. My flight goes at 12:45. It is now 5:45. I have 3 hours. It is the first time I'll ever surf, so I will need to find an instructor on these streets and a surfboard. And I don't have bathing pants. So 6 AM is too early for any of these places to open. I will have to enjoy this view for another 2 hours before I can surf, and then 1 hour remains for me. 1 hour is not enough. It'll be too tight. I have to find another way. And I fear it's gonna involve me going out there on a surfboard alone. Some people are already out. So this surfing trip ended in the hospital for me, thanks to my friend over here. I'm being treated. The waves were too hard and it hit me very hard on the board. So I'm out of business for now. And they're taking hours to weigh all these people, take their temperature, write age, name, all these things that don't really matter for this cut. So it's getting late for me. It's 9, almost 9, and I would have to leave here in a half an hour. I wonder now how long one can leave a cut untreated. From Werner Herzog's Wings of Hope, I know that the girl that crashed in the plane had a lot of cuts and she survived 3 or 4 days in the forest, and I saw no scars on her face, at least in that film. So I'm pretty sure that one can go with a cut like this, but it is pretty big. I convinced them to take me in. It's 8:44, flight is at 12:45, just in time. It's 9:04, I'm leaving the hospital with a stitched up chin, and they didn't charge me. He said, no, it's okay, forget about it. I could go for a stroll on the beach right now and get back to my hotel in time for my taxi driver to take me to the airport. These kind of miracles happen to me all the time. Like, not all the time, but like... And I still have blood on my... I'm really not saying that you should imitate this. This was completely stupid. It's just so miraculous that I always get away. But I should learn my lessons, and I do learn my lessons. I write them down, I write them all down. Never surf without an instructor if you don't know how to surf. And especially don't surf where all the pros surf. Maybe don't surf at all. It's just so powerful, those waves. You have no idea. You have to imagine, my surfboard is here. The wave is coming and my chin is slightly above the surfboard. And on this short distance, the wave accelerates my chin so much to cause that kind of injury. It's like 5 centimeters of space to accelerate my head, but that's the power of the wave. That's the power of nature, that's the power of water, that's the power of the moon that's moving all this water. You learn a lot of respect for nature from the sport, I'm sure. Respect. Okay, kids, don't try this at home. I mean, I survived this, but it's just, if I was to go there again, I would do it again. Because sometimes you have this feeling that something is meant to be, you know? I had to surf here today. And there was no instructor, so I asked those kids, hey, where are good waves that I can start off with? Give me a board, show me how to do it. They showed me how to do it. They didn't tell me, oh, don't go there at all, it's gonna be really hard. They were like, yeah, alright, your first time. But they told me where the easy waves are, and I thought I was maybe gonna be good at this, you know? So now I have time for breakfast as well. And this hotel, Tony Surf, I can really recommend it. They just brought me my favorite breakfast. They just bought it from the supermarket for me.